Welcome to India, a land where history lives in the stones, where rivers hold the secrets of generations, and where the landscape changes with every sunrise. Some of the most beautiful travel destinations on Earth are located right here in India. Join us as we take you on a journey to experience the top travel destinations from India, your 2025 travel guide. It's not just a country, it's a world in itself. India is vast, layered, and teeming with contrast. With over 1.4 billion people, 28 states, and a civilization that dates back more than 5,000 years, it offers a travel experience that is immersive, emotional, and endlessly surprising. Let's begin our journey in the north, where nature and spirituality exist in harmonious balance. Towering above all else are the Himalayas, stretching across 5 Indian states. In Ladakh, dramatic mountain passes twist between cold deserts, monasteries, and glacial streams. It's a place of high-altitude silence, where Buddhist prayer wheels spin in the wind and the sky seems within arm's reach. Traveling slightly south, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand offer forested hills, apple orchards, and colonial-era hill stations like Shimla and Mussoorie. In Rishikesh, known as the yoga capital of the world, the Ganges flows beneath suspension bridges while seekers from around the world come to meditate and study. Here, spiritual traditions blend with natural beauty, making it a place of both inner and outer exploration. As we follow the Ganges eastward, we arrive in Varanasi, one of the oldest living cities on Earth. This city doesn't just exist, it breathes. It prays, it mourns, it celebrates. Along its ghats, broad steps leading down to the river, life and death play out in a sacred rhythm. Cremation fires burn beside pilgrims offering prayers, and priests perform ancient rituals that have remained unchanged for millennia. Moving westward, we reach the stark beauty of Rajasthan, where the desert holds centuries of stories. This is a land of camels and citadels, of intricate stone carvings and palaces that seem to rise from sand. In Jaisalmer, a golden fortress city stands tall amidst rolling dunes. In Jodhpur, blue houses cluster beneath the shadow of Mehrangarh Fort, one of the most imposing fortresses in India. And in Jaipur, known as the Pink City, royal architecture glows warmly under the sun. The journey then leads us to Agra, where the Taj Mahal needs no introduction. Built by the Emperor Shah Jahan, this marble mausoleum is a triumph of symmetry, balance, and love carved in stone. Though its image is known around the world, nothing compares to seeing it in person, watching how the marble changes color with the sky, and standing in silence before a monument that has endured for nearly 400 years. Beyond these iconic destinations, central India beckons with its deep forests, hidden temples, and wildlife sanctuaries. In Madhya Pradesh, the temples of Khajuraho depict scenes of life, divine, human, and animal, in stunning detail. Nearby, the national parks of Bandhavgarh and Kanha offer a chance to glimpse the majestic Bengal tiger in its natural habitat. These forests were the inspiration for Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book, and walking through them still feels like stepping into myth. To the east, we encounter a very different rhythm. In Kolkata, colonial architecture and chaotic markets coexist with artistic and literary heritage. The city feels like a time capsule, modern and old world at once. Travel further down the coast to Odisha, where the Konark Sun Temple, shaped like a colossal stone chariot, rises on the shores of the Bay of Bengal. Its wheels, carved with infinite detail, once told time by the shadows they cast. South of here, the Sundarbans open up, a mysterious network of mangrove forests and tidal rivers. It is the world's largest mangrove ecosystem and home to the only tiger population adapted to saltwater habitats. Dense, wet, and often impenetrable, the Sundarbans are as much an experience of feeling as of sight. You don't just visit, you absorb them. Now let's move to southern India, where the air grows humid and the landscape turns a vibrant green. In Kerala, life flows on water. The famed backwaters are a network of canals, rivers, and lakes lined with palms and rice paddies. Traveling by houseboat, you'll pass traditional homes, fishermen casting nets, and children waving from riverbanks. Everything moves more slowly here, in rhythm with the tides. Kerala is also part of the Western Ghats, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and one of the world's 8 hotspots of biological diversity. Teeming with endemic flora and fauna, this mountain range is a paradise for nature lovers, bird watchers, and trekkers. Here, Coffee and tea plantations stretch across hillsides, and waterfalls cascade through dense forests. Continue east, and you'll arrive in Tamil Nadu, a land where tradition meets monumentality. The temples here aren't just places of worship, they are cities in stone. The Meenakshi Temple in Madurai, with its towering gopurams covered in colorful sculptures, is a celebration of myth and architecture. In Thanjavur, the Brihadeswarar Temple was built over 1,000 years ago and stands as a testament to the engineering brilliance of the Chola dynasty. Traveling northward, we come to Karnataka, where ancient ruins rise from an otherworldly terrain. In Hampi, gigantic boulders form a surreal backdrop for crumbling palaces, elephant stables, and centuries-old temples. Hampi, once the capital of the Vijayanagara Empire, is now a hauntingly beautiful landscape of stone and silence. Along India's western coast lies Goa, known for its beaches, yes, but also for its unique cultural identity. Colonized by the Portuguese for over 400 years, Goa still retains its European charm in the form of whitewashed churches, colorful villas, and coastal forts. Away from the coastline, the countryside is serene. Lush fields, sleepy villages, and winding roads through spice plantations. In Maharashtra, the pulse quickens in Mumbai, India's financial and entertainment capital. It's a city of dualities, glistening skyscrapers and crumbling colonial buildings, crowded trains and quiet sea-facing promenades, Bollywood glitz, and humble street life. At the heart of it all is a relentless energy, a drive to move forward no matter what. Yet even here, history waits to be discovered. Beneath the urban sprawl are ancient cave complexes like Elephanta and Ajanta Ellora, carved deep into rock and echoing with stories of gods and kings. These UNESCO World Heritage Sites remind us that India's spiritual and artistic legacy is never far from view, even in the most modern settings. As we journey across this vast nation, one of the most remarkable features is how people move. India's transport network is as diverse and vibrant as the land itself. The Indian Railways, one of the largest and busiest rail systems in the world, connects even the most remote corners. Riding an Indian train isn't just transit, it's an experience. Vendors shout out snacks in regional languages, chai flows freely, and conversations spark between strangers in crowded compartments. In the cities, auto rickshaws, cycle rickshaws, metro systems, and buses form an intricate dance of movement. In rural areas, people still travel by bullock carts, tractors, and even on foot, particularly in the mountainous or forested regions. Travel in India isn't always fast or efficient, but it's always memorable. The journey is part of the story. What makes India truly incredible, however, is not just its monuments or mountains, its forests or forts, it's the people. Every region has its own identity, language, dress, customs, and traditions. A sari in Tamil Nadu is draped differently from one in Gujarat. A greeting in the Northeast may sound nothing like one in Punjab. The food, the music, the homes, even the daily routines, all change every few hundred kilometers. And yet, there is unity in this diversity. Despite speaking different languages and practicing different faiths, Indians share a deep cultural consciousness, a sense of belonging to something greater, something ancient and evolving all at once. It's this collective spirit that gives India its resilience, its creativity, and its unique magic. So whether you're standing before a snow-capped peak in Sikkim, watching elephants bathe in a river in Karnataka, tracing the carvings of a forgotten temple in Odisha, or simply sipping chai as the sun sets over the desert, know this: you are not just visiting a place, you are walking through history, through stories, through living heritage. India doesn't ask you to just see it. It invites you to feel it, hear it, and be changed by it. This is more than a destination. This is a journey through time, space, and soul. This is Incredible India. If you enjoyed this amazing travel guide through India, please help support this channel by subscribing. Your support is greatly appreciated. See you next time.